Kwa matangazo ya kibiashara, uuzaji wa mashamba na nyumba, pamoja na matangazo ya hoteli na ukodishaji wa ukumbi wa mikutano, yani conference halls, wasiliana nasi kupitia mtandao wa YouTube Baba Well the Pundit, au tutumie barua pepe kwa anwani babawellthepundit@gmail.com. Unaweza pia kutupigia simu kwa nambari 0727603861.
UEFA Champions League. Ivan Prevedel, Lazio goalkeeper, scored on the last second of the game to make Lazio 1-1 with Atletico Madrid on 94th minute. My name is Baba Well the Pundit, like keep your county favorite pundit, and this is BWTV, and BWTV is always brought to you by Well the Arianz. Before we start, before we tell you about Ivan Prevedel, before we tell you if that was a penalty for Kylian Mbappe, I'm gonna also remind you, if you want to advertise your business, email us at babawellthepundit@gmail.com, babawellthepundit@gmail.com, and you can advertise with us. Also, let us make your lands, plots, building, hotel, conference hall. We can advertise for you. Let's get into it and let's see what happened in the last night UEFA Champions League. 8 games were played in the last night UEFA Champions League football, and I tell you, it was amazing. Drama after drama, red card, VL goals, VL disallowed goals, VL red cards, penalties, VL penalties, and we can also check on that. I was telling you about Ivan Prevedel, 29 years goalkeeper from Italy, plays for Lazio, and Lazio were playing Atletico Madrid. Diego Simeone boys started the day well and scoring Ari, only for Lazio to wait until 94th minute to get their goal from the goalkeeper. Imagine a goalkeeper coming from his end to come and score the goal on 94th minute, last second of the kickoff. And he scored through a corner. At first, Lazio thought they had won a penalty until the referee ignored that. Then there was a cross, and Ivan Prevedel for 5-7 yards behind, ran, head, boom, it was a goal. And this is why you love UEFA Champions League. Things happen, it can happen, and it does happen as well. Let's now focus on Fanayud, the first game, Fanayud versus Celtic, where we saw Fanayud scoring their first UEFA Champions goal for over almost 6 years for them without scoring a goal, and yesterday they scored and actually beating Celtic 2-0. Joe Hart had no chance on the first one because it was a free kick about 20-25 yards. He left a lot of gap to his left where the striker opted for that, and the free kick, Joe Hart could not get near it. And the Celtic, they can arguably say they were 10 man, because and actually 9 man, because they were shown 2 red cards, and then Celtic received the second red card, and that was a game done for them because they considered the second goal. Another one was PSG beating BVB. There's a point to talk about that, because I don't know why the VAR did not ask the center referee to go and see it for himself, because you can see that was Sol. I'm sure he was Sol who was already going down, and when you're going down, the first thing that you are trying to protect your body from is the hand that goes down fast, and the referee didn't the arm was still close to his body. He was not outstretched, so I don't understand why that was given as a penalty. Maybe VAR should have asked the center referee to go and see to look for himself if it was a penalty, because things at football happen very fast. The referee can miss it at the first glance, but for the second one, I guess he should have gone to look for to consider the VAR checkup. And Hakimi scored to make sure PSG got the maximum 3 points. And he scored a very beautiful goal with his outside of his boot, coming inside of the defender and trying to score with the outside of his boot. He was always on the light position. You could see from the start how he was trying to come to the light position. Another game, the first English team to play was in Newcastle, or to San Siro, where they played in AC Milan. AC Milan had better chances of, if we can say about it, but Newcastle won the last team to get a chance on the last kick of the game, but it was over the bar. The game ended 0-0. That for PSG, by the way, was 2-0. Milan versus Newcastle at San Siro was 0-0. Then Young Boys were beaten by Leipzig 3 goals to 1 at home. Man City obviously beating Clever Zvezda 3 goals to 1. Man City going behind by halftime, where they had gone 1 goal down when they were going at 45 minutes. Barcelona beating Royal Antwerp 5 goals to 0, and Shakhtar Donetsk were beaten at home by FC Porto. And a few games to talk about today, where we're expecting Bayern Munich hosting Man United. We are going to analyze and see what's going on at Man United. Then there is one for Arsenal versus PSV, where we think Arsenal should go strong on this. Mikel Arteta should not. This is not Europa League, though. I guess this one he should go straight into it. Go with your strong team. Maybe Ramsdale was rested on the last week, where we went at Everton. So we are expecting Ramsdale to start in the heart of the goalkeeping. Raya should maybe take a rest. And at heart of defense, we expect to see William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, Arianz, Zinchenko, and Benjamin White on the right back. Arsenal normally play 4-3-3 or 4-2-3 formation. So at on the midfield, I'm expecting to see Declan Rice. Probably Kai Havertz should maybe start because he was rested, and also super captain fantastic Martin Odegaard on the right wing. Trossard should start maybe because of the injury worry that Gabriel Martinelli suffered on the last game when we faced Everton. Then on the left side we are obviously Bukayo Saka, and false 9 we have Gabriel Jesus to play that after cameo intently in the last 2 games against Man United and also against Everton. Arsenal are back to UEFA Champions League for almost 6 years, and the last time they still meet, it was 1 year ago, where PSV eliminated Arsenal from Europa League competitions. But it's nothing special about PSV, sorry, because PSV as well are coming back to UEFA Champions League after 5 years. They have lost some good players in the names of Simons, who went to Leipzig, also Sangare, remember he left, and they're still a good team. So actually, they are top of the table in the Dutch league. Arsenal currently they have won 4 games in 4 games, 1 draw. PSV are doing well in their league. They are currently top of their league. So we expect a very, very good game from them as well. Remember the last time they were here, they were at the Emirates. We drew a 2-2 draw. My prediction for this, we have been conceding too many goals when we are at home. So this one, I feel like we are going for 3-1, Arsenal 3-1 win. And that's my take. Now let's get to Man United. Because this is where I guess many people will be watching this game. This is where I feel like we are going to see what kind of a Man United is going to face Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are not, for me, I feel like Man United are not organized in midfield, because when you look at Man United against Brighton, you can see sometimes they're going with a midfield, what we call diamond midfield, 2 number 8, a 6, and a 10. And that 10 sometimes they happen to be Bruno Fernandes, who for me I feel he is very slow in tracking back, just like Marcus Rashford, very slow in tracking back, and that's how they are losing it. Because when you go with the 6 and 2 number 8, that number 8 are outstretched in the midfield, and number 6 is just playing inside the circular. And sometimes you could see against Brighton, they were very stretched, and they could not even try to cover Brighton pace, likes of Mitoma as well. There's no rhythm when it comes to Man United. When one player goes, one never sits. When one player goes, they all go, and they were very, very punished when it comes to counter attacks. Bayern Munich are expected to be opening Man United, and this is where I guess Man United should be very worried, should be getting worried, because they are very open easily when it comes to counter attacks. And you remember people like Gnabry are very good when they have a lot of pace, and the former guy from Gnabry loves scoring against Man United, loves scoring against Tottenham, and also remember guys like Leroy Sané, very dangerous one. They got very good pace. And when you look at the defense of Man United, Lindelof with Martinez, for me, I feel like the partnership between two of them is not adding up. The partnership between the two guys is not like that of Martinez with Varane. But Varane is coming back from injury. We are waiting to see if he is going to start this one as well. Another point to worry about Man United is Andre Onana, the goalkeeper they sent and released David De Gea. Onana already have received 11 shots, and out of that 11 shots, 8 he has conceded. He has not done like we expected him to come and change that back four, command the back line. For me, I feel like he has been conceding some easy goals, 8 goals for sure. I tell you, if you're a Man United fan and you started the season thinking that you are title contenders, I feel it's gone because you are already 9 points behind Man City with only 5 games. And with only 5 games, I feel like Man United title contenders is done for them. It's done for them. That's my opinion though. I feel also like Erik ten Hag has lost control of the dressing room because somebody like Jadon Sancho coming out to the media publicly saying whatever he said last time he was there. Remember, I feel like if Ten Hag, I feel like he has lost authority at the dressing room, and this is something that we Man United fans should get worried of, because lack of authority and Sancho coming to say like something like that. Remember, he tried to deal with the Cristiano Ronaldo Anthony issue. Remember also Marcus Rashford has one time busted in the media, and now Jadon Sancho. And I feel like with him losing authority at dressing room, it should be might maybe causing Man United that for now. We are waiting to see how that is going to happen. Bayern Munich Allianz Arena is not a good hunting ground for English teams, but let's wait and see how Man United are going to perform this. But many of the pundits are predicting a 3-1 in favor of Bayern Munich, and I also predict the same as well, because I don't expect, with the way Man United have been playing, I don't expect them to be winning this game unless miracle happens. Remember, in football, things do happen. As always, remember, you also can advertise with us at Jim on YouTube, mine on babawellthepundit at gmail.com, babawellthepundit at gmail.com. You can advertise with us, and we can take your businesses, whatever it is, either it's a hotel, you have a conference room, you want to advertise it, remember you can advertise it with us. Also, if you are fashion, you can advertise with us. A lot of games today happening as well, another Champions League, so we are going to tell you everything about the Champions League, and also Europa League on the giving you tomorrow the results of Champions League on Tuesday, Champions League on Wednesday, and Conference League as well. Also, we are going to do some street interviews to interact with the fans and see how so far in the 5 games game week on, before we go to game 6 game of the week. We are going to talk with the fans in the street to let you know how and hear their opinion, how they are their teams are performing, and how their new integrated players are performing on their different clubs. That is that, guy. Remember to subscribe, like, share the video, and you can also tell me which team you support, and tell me if you're a Man United fan, you think Man United gonna change things. Do you think the title race in EPL is still in their hands? And if you're an Arsenal fan, do you think, 2 questions for you. 1, do you think Arsenal gonna win UEFA Champions League when tonight they hold PSV at Emirates? And also 2, do you think Arsenal gonna win EPL League this season after coming very close last season? That is that, guys. Thank you. My name is Baba the Pundit, like keep your county favorite pundit, and this is BWA TV. And BWA TV, as I always say, is brought to you by Where the Errands. And we say Where the Errands is just a call away. You call us, we bring your errands right to your doorstep. Let's see about